So the reason why I have so many books next to me is because this is my TBR for this month. That's quite a lot of books. I just wanted to go over this with you. I know we're in the middle of March, but I know that I won't be able to finish all of these books. I'm so excited to have all these books with me that I want to share them with you. So the first book that I'm gonna hopefully try to get to this month is Lillian Boxfish Takes a Walk. This is a new release and it's by Kathleen Rooney. The only thing I know about this book is that this is a book about a woman who goes for a walk around a neighborhood, or I don't know, long walk. And on the way, she sees certain things and she reminisces about her past and different things. So that got me really excited. This is like I said, this is a new release. It just got released in February 2017. The other book that I want to get to this month again is also a new release. It's one of the most talked about books that I've seen on YouTube, so BookTube, which is a new release as well. This is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. This is by an African American, and it's about dealing with. It's about. I don't know if it's a memoir or not, but it's about an African American girl who is in a car with her friend, and the friend has is the police gets involved. They are in the car. The police stops him or whatever, and they shoot him. And then she has to go to court and talk about it. And it's about police intolerance and racism and all those things. So these are the two new releases. These came out in 2017. I'm really looking forward to it. And one of my goals for this year was to read books which are new releases. So let's get to this now. These two books I bought obviously on my Kobo, but the rest of the books are all from the library, and but I have to get to them soon. So the first one is The Retribution of Mara Dyer. This is the third book from the Mara Dyer series. This is by Michelle Hodgkin. I'm actually taking part in a readathon at the moment, and this is the third book. I have to read a trilogy, and this is the third book in the trilogy. This is about a young girl who uh, a building collapses and she and her friends die in it, except she does not die. She survives that accident while her friends die. And they all, and since then she has PTSD, she's been traumatized by it, her family is affected by it. And then weird things start happening, and the whole question is whether she is um, you know, grown psychotic, or is this actually happening? So this is what the series is about. I'm at the third book, like I told you. The next book is and this is I think a 2014 or 15 release. The next book is by Stephen King. It is called Needful Things, and I want to say that it's about this uh, I don't even know what it's about. There's this shop that he goes to, and there are these weird things over there, and it's there you can find a thing for everyone, and whatever you want, you can get it from the shop. The reason I picked up this book, it's a very thick book. It's more than 600 pages, and one of my challenges for around the year in 52 books is to read a book which is more than 600 pages. And I haven't read a lot of Stephen King, and I know people love him, and I know I'm at fault for not reading Stephen King, so I wanted to try this book. This is an old book, probably 890s. Then this book, I actually heard a lot of people talk about I heard someone talk about on BookTube. It's is called Guernsey's Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society. And it just sounded like such a sweet book that I wanted to read it. It's after the Second World War, and the writer is looking for a new subject to write upon, and then she starts exchanging letters with someone from with an author or writer or something, and they form a club of members, and they start writing to each other, and it's really sweet and nice. That's what I've heard about it. This is also an old book. Okay, next book I actually got from my friend's bookshelf. This is called Palestine. This is a graphic novel with a lot of words, but not so many words over here. So this is actually a true account of Joe Sacco, who spent 2 months with Palestinians in the occupied territories, and this is his experience in those areas. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this as well. This is one of the most talked about books of 2016. This is Lauren Oliver's Replica, which has two stories, Gemma and Lyra's story. I think Gemma is the daughter of the scientist, and Lyra is the clone that was developed by the scientist. And there's the same story in two different perspectives, or two different stories, but happening in the same time period. And you can read it either way, either story first, or read one chapter from one story and then flip and read the other chapter from the other story. I just thought the concept was so interesting that I had to get into it, and a lot of booktubers recommended it and said it was a good story as well, so why not? Then this is Winter. This is, I think, a 2014 release. This is the last book from the Lunar Chronicles. If you haven't heard of the Lunar Chronicles, they are retellings of old fairy tales. The first one was Cinder, which was based on Cinderella. Then there is Scarlet, which was based on the Red Riding Hood. Book 3 is Cress, based on Rapunzel. And book 4 is Winter, which is based on the Snow White. And they're all connected, and they're all the retellings, and they have a very sci-fi, paranormal look to them. Not paranormal, sorry, fantasy feel to them. This is by literature. It's by Marissa Meyer, and I really enjoyed the series. But this book is 800 pages long. I'm thinking of using this for my Around the Year in 52 Books challenge for more than 600 pages. So yes, last book, again, a booktube recommendation. This is P.S. I Love You by Casey West. It is supposedly a YA contemporary romance about a boy and a girl who leave notes to each other on a classroom desk, and they don't know who's writing, but they're passing notes to each other. So it's supposed to be sweet. That's a lot of books to read for 1 month, and I don't think I'll be able to finish, and I don't know where to start. So if you see this video, please do recommend where I should start, what I should read next. I'm currently reading the Retribution of my Dyer, but I don't know what to pick up next. And I'll be traveling this month for March break as well, so I have no idea how I'm going to manage this. But love books and can't keep away from them. Thank you.